نستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أما بعد أيها المستمعون الكرام، أحييكم بتحية الإسلامية المباركة. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. na tsaya yau a madadin mai girma gwamnan jihar Bauchi Sanata Bala Abdulkadir Muhammad, wanda ya shirya zuwa wannan taro har ma ya shigo garin Abuja yau da safen nan muka shigo, amma saboda wani uzuri da ya taso ya aiko da ni ya ce in ba ku haƙuri, duk da cewa bai samu zuwa da kansa ba, amma za mu wakilce shi. Kuma ya bani sako da zan karanta a nan, duk da cewa da turanci aka rubuta, na ga kuma program ɗin ma da turanci aka rubuta, sai nake tunanin to ta yaya zan fara. Amma ina ga abin da zan yi shine, tunda akwai 'yan jaridu a nan, wayannan ayyuka manya-manya da aka faɗa ana yi, yana da kyau a ce an ji su da turancin ma, saboda ba wai Hausawa ne kawai za su ba da gudumawa ba. His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by my big elder brother, His Excellency Senator Atiku Bagudu, Honorable Minister, Budget and Economic Planning, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Kashim Shettima, GCON, also ably represented, His Excellency, Alhaji Atiku, His Excellency, Professor Babagara Zulum, ably represented by a team which includes one of my teachers, actually, Sheikh Modu Mustafa, His Royal Highness Ambassador Nuhu Bamali, ably represented here, His Excellency Senator Barau Jibril, the Deputy Senate President, Sheikh Abdul Nasir Abdul Muhi, Sheikh Yusuf Muhammad Samar Gachuku, Sheikh Muhammad Sania Hayajingir, our father and leader, Sheikh Saeed Hassan Dirgir, distinguished guests, esteemed leaders and members of Jamaat al-Izalat al-Bid'ah wa Iqamat al-Sunnah, members of the press crew, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am deeply honored to stand before you today at this auspicious gathering organized by Jamaat al-Izalat al-Bid'ah wa Iqamat al-Sunnah, a beacon of education, enlightenment, and progress in our beloved state, Bauchi State, and Nigeria at large, and now increasingly in Africa. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the esteemed organizers for inviting His Excellency to be part of this significant event aimed at advancing education and entrepreneurship in our various communities. The founding father of Jamaat al-Izalat al-Bid'ah wa Iqamat al-Sunnah, Sheikh Ismail Idris ibn Zakaria, rahimahullah, was a visionary leader and a reformer. He started a movement that continues to positively impact our society. As a citizen of Bauchi State, we are very grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the gift of people like Sheikh Ismail Idris, who we always claim he is from Bauchi. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him abundantly for the legacy he left behind. Under the able leadership of his successor, our father, Sheikh Muhammad Sani Hayajingir, a worthy successor, Jamaat al-Izalat al-Bid'ah wa Iqamat al-Sunnah has achieved so many things that are unprecedented and exemplary. Jubilees is today arguably the most organized, disciplined, and properly managed Islamic religious organization that has presence across the north and palace of Nigeria. I'm particularly impressed by the focus of Jamaat Izalatul Bid'ah wa Iqamatus Sunnah, not only on religious teachings and education, but also on modern education, skills, and craft for its members and the general ummah. Take, for example, the monumental accomplishments that have been listed in regards to building of schools at the primary, secondary, and tertiary level, including a university that was actually flagged up in Bumau, Toro local government, Bauchi State. So these are all efforts that go a long way in transforming and advancing education and progress in our society. The importance of education and community leadership. Education is the cornerstone of progress and prosperity of any society. It is the key that unlocks doors of opportunities, empowers individuals, and transforms communities. As we gather here today, it is crucial to recognize the pivotal role that community leaders, particularly religious organizations such as Jibuis, play in ensuring the dissemination of knowledge and enlightenment. I commend the tireless effort of Jibuis in providing quality Islamic and modern education across all levels. The primacy of knowledge, al-ilm, in Islam and its importance were underscored by the fact that the first verses in the Holy Quran revealed to our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam are about knowledge and learning as essential components of our life here, dunya, and our life hereafter, akhirah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Alaq mentioned, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Iqra bismi rabbikal ladhi khalaq, khalaqal insana min alaq, Iqra wa rabbukal akram, alladhi allama bil qalam, allama al insana ma lam ya'lam. Meaning, read in the name of your Lord, who has created all that exists, has created man from a cloth, a piece of thick coagulated blood. Read, and your Lord is the most gracious, who has taught the writing by the pen. He has taught man that which he knew not. These verses emphasize the significance of reading and learning, attributing knowledge to divine guidance. It highlights the importance of education as a means of enlightenment and self-improvement. The use of pen symbolizes the transmission and preservation of knowledge, indicating the value of written knowledge. Similarly, in Surah Al-Zumar, verse 9, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ إِنَّمَا يَتَذَكَّرُ أُولُو الْأَلْبَابِ. Are those who know equal to those who do not know? Only they will remember who are people of understanding. This verse underscores the superiority of those who possess knowledge over those who are ignorant. It stresses the importance of understanding and intellect, suggesting that knowledge brings enlightenment and awareness of one's surroundings. Knowledge, wisdom, and skills are so important and pivotal to a meaningful life. They are priceless. In Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 269, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, يُؤْتِ الْحِكْمَةَ مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَمَنْ يُؤْتِ الْحِكْمَةَ فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. He grants wisdom to whom he pleases, and whoever is granted wisdom is indeed a great wealth. Embracing vocational education and entrepreneurship. In today's rapidly evolving world, traditional university degrees alone are no longer sufficient to equip our youth with the skills needed for self-reliance and success. Vocational education and entrepreneurship training have emerged as essential components of holistic education, especially in our society and particularly in northern Nigeria. The focus on entrepreneurship by Jibuis aligns perfectly with our vision in Bauchi State to promote human capital development and foster economic growth. We must recognize that the future belongs to those who possess skills, are creative, and entrepreneurial in spirit. Our Prophet ﷺ has, through his teachings and practice and that of his Sahabas, shown us the importance of self-reliance and entrepreneurship and discourages us from relying on others. The Prophet ﷺ famously said in a hadith reported by Imam Bukhari, "No one has ever eaten any food which is better than that which he earned with his own hands and effort. Indeed, Allah Ta'ala's Nabi Dawood alayhi salam used to eat of that which he earned himself." Our father, Sheikh Yingir, just told us how, despite his position in the society, he is still a farmer, he is still engaged in livestock agriculture. That goes to show the importance of entrepreneurship and self-reliance if we truly want to practice our deen correctly. Overall, many hadiths underscore the integral role of education and entrepreneurship in Islam. They emphasize the pursuit of knowledge as a religious obligation and encourage Muslims to engage in an honest endeavor to earn a livelihood while upholding moral values and principles. One of our major causes of corruption is that we want things easy. We want cheap things. We want quick wins. We want to get good life without working for it. Collaborative effort in education. Addressing the challenges of illiteracy, unemployment, and social vices requires a collaborative approach involving the government, communities, and non-state actors. Education is not the sole responsibility of the government. It is a collective duty shared by all stakeholders: the family, that is the parents, the community, and the government. By working together, we can create a conducive environment for learning, empower our youth with relevant skills, and build resilient communities. I think by the presence of the two people behind me is a signal that I'm running out of time. A takaice abinda mai girma gwamna na jihar Bauchi yake cewa shine wannan manufa da kudiri da aka kawo muna maraba da shi, kuma abin da kasar nan take bukata kenan. Muna bukatar ya zamanto cewa ba wai gwamnati ne kawai take ba da salari ba. Ilimi na sana'a abu ne da an nuna muhimmancinsa, annabawan Allah sun yi sana'a, manzo Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam yayi, sahabbansa sun yi. Hakan nan kuma dogaro da kai yana ɗaya daga cikin abubuwan da zai taimaka mana wajen faɗin gaskiya da kuma yin addinin mu ba tare da jin tsoro ko tsangwama ba. A dalilin haka ne yasa mu a jihar Bauchi muna goyon bayan abin da babanmu da kuma wannan kungiya take yi, kuma kullum a shirye muke da mu da jama'ar mu ba da goyon baya, saboda a duk Afirka ko a duk Najeriya zai wahala ka samu kungiya da take da tsari wajen koyar da jama'a addini da wayar da kansu da ma karatun zamani kamar wanda jama'a ta Izalatul Bid'a wai kamacin sunna take da shi. A dalilin haka ne yasa muka zo wannan taro da aka kira, kuma mai girma gwamna ya sa albarka a abin da aka tattauna a kai. Saboda hakan nan muna godiya, kuma akwai sako na gudumawa da ya bayar. Idan lokacin ya zo, in Allah ya yarda za mu faɗi abin da ya ce a bayar. Ni ma kuma ba na so a bar ni, zan ba da nawa gudumawa, kuma ina kira ga 'yan uwa su Malam Muhammadu Mustafa sun gaya mana akwai hadisin manzo Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam da yake cewa idza mata al-insanu inqata'a min amaluhu illa min salasin. Ɗaya daga ciki shine sadaqatul jariya, na biyu shine waladus salihu yad'u lahu aw ilmun yantafa'u bihi. To saboda hakan nan wannan ya faɗa kusan abu kashi biyu. Na farko dai sadaqatul jariya ne in kasa, saboda mutane su ci gaba da amfana da shi. Na biyu kuma ilimi za a bayar da za a ci gaba da aiki da shi, ba wai yau kawai ba. Insha Allah muna fatan wannan makaranta da za a kafa ba mu ba har jikanninmu za su amfana da ita. Yadda kuka zo nan lafiya, Allah mai da kowa gida lafiya, Allah ya yi wa wannan kungiya da shugabanta albarka. A kuma jihar Bauchi muna jira a kawo mana design na laboratory na university da aka ce za a gina. Mai girma gwamna ya ce gwamnatin Bauchi ta ɗauki nauyin gina wannan laboratory.